Welcome back. Yes, it has been days, several days. And because of that, I'm not going to claim that I can remember what we did. But if you see something different from the last time we were here, maybe something has changed. Let's see. We are cooking something in here because I got a little hungry and we laid some food out there. I swapped out the doors here. I know there was a reason. I just don't. Hi. I just don't remember what it was. Okay, let's see. Our warehouse has gotten some of our stuff. So, let's see. Let's go ahead and grab that and that. All right. I don't think we're going to need anything else here. Yeah, I don't know what I've showed you and what I haven't showed you. This is our cellar, obviously dug out. Hi there. Little creatures who live here with us. And it does look like our snow is melting off, so that's actually good. Although, it's February. We'd still get a lot more snow. Okay, let's see. There's the gate. A mallard duck nest. Empty. Okay. I don't know if I've ever seen it full. We are going out here. Yeah, we have some mature flax. Wow. Excellent. Okay. I did tell you that we were going to explore under the world. And that's what we're going to do. This is a place I found. There really isn't much more to it than what you see here. It's a room with lots of treasures and obviously a translocator. Did we mark that? We sure did. And let's see, down here, lots of storage. Some thatch, we don't need that. And a very large book stand. We don't need that either. But there might be some other cool stuff in here that we can take at some point. What's this? Wallpaper. Ooh, 36 of them. A shovel mold, a poncho, and a hummingbird mask. Okay. All right. Oh, anything here? I do believe I put these in here. I think I found them downstairs. Don't really recall. And that's all there is in here. There's not even any friends in here. It's a very lonely cave. Okay, we are going to head out this way toward the big ruin because there have been some changes there. This is what we're waiting on right here. For all of this snow and ice to melt off so we can see where the lakes are, so that we can start our super highway going between our villages. What's this? Blue clay. Oh, wonderful. Nice. Okay. Yeah, this was probably covered up before and we never saw it. So, there it is. And we've got some stones here, and somewhere around here we found some. There it is. Lots of copper. Okay. And of course there's our trader, and I'm really sorry. I'd grab you, but I don't want to fill up my pockets right now. We want to go in here because we are going to take a little trip. All right. We dug some things out, and we followed the stairs down, and we made this. Look at that, tin. And this takes us to a really, really fun place. A ruin that I had never seen before. And unfortunately, it's a little more ruined than I would like it to be because I can't really tell what it is. But I think we can clean this up. First of all, we've got some zinc. That could all be taken down. More here. That could all be taken down because I'm pretty sure that it doesn't really belong in the middle of this ruin. Okay, we can't get around that way. Let's go this way. Oh, hey, look at that. Oh, hey, there's another part of the ruin. Okay. All right, what's holding me up here? Okay, none but stones. All right. Yeah, there's a tunnel that I dug. We spent a bit of time down here, and we did a little excuse me, English, did a little bit of exploring. And then I decided we were going to quit exploring and come back and bring you all down here and show you what we found. Okay, it feels like this ruin just fell right in the middle of this tunnel system here. Okay, forage. Oh. Okay. Look at that. That is really neat. But yeah, I'd like to know, what is this? I'm not sure that zinc is all that precious of a metal that somebody would build a shrine to it and then leave it right there in the middle. So I don't think this was built to honor this chunk of zinc. I think this is something else. But look at these columns. This place is really neat. But I would like to clean it up a bit and just see what it turns out to look like. All right, that is where we came from. Yeah, this was something that I picked up, and for some odd reason, when I put it down, it turned into that little box. So I don't know what the issue there is. Let's go ahead and put those in there. We don't want to carry anything with us that we don't need. Okay, I do believe... Yeah, I spent some time down here, and I dug some tunnels, and I connected some things. And just the fact that I was able to connect all of these bombs, all of these things together down here was just kind of fascinating to me, that there was so much down here that it was easy to break a wall and then just end up, hi there. Yeah, end up in another tunnel system. Ooh. Okay, but, whoa. 10. I'm not sure this was part of what I had already done, but we're going to go ahead and explore it anyway. Saltpeter. Wow. Lots of quartz. What you guys doing? My goodness. Okay. Ooh, I see more pretty blue. Hey. Oh. Okay. Metal tank. Almic piece. Not sure what these are. Almic piece. Almic piece. Yeah, I don't know what those are. Wait. That's an almic table. Do these pieces go on this table? Is that how that works? Yeah, I don't know. Not a clue. Huh. Yeah, don't have any idea what those are about. But I can set 4 of them down right there. Can I put the rest of them back in here? No, I cannot. Okay, well, we'll find a place to put them. Probably a crate somewhere. Or we can set them all down right here. How did we get in here? I don't know. Are you guys stuck in here? Let's go this way. Ooh, what's this? Oh my. Okay. All right. Hold up. Is that it? That's it on those. Yeah. Okay. Burial chambers, maybe? Yeah, that's gonna be my guess. Look at that one's intact. This one is not rotted. Nice. Okay, yeah, so I'm gonna guess that there's something under here. We are not going to dig that up at the moment. Okay, we don't need this. And we don't need this. All right, where are we going? How do we get in here? And how do we get out of here? We were aiming for the blue. And I don't think there's anything more over here we can see. Yeah, I do like this blue. I think it's very pretty. All right, let's go ahead and dig this out and see what might be beyond here. Okay. Maybe know where we want to go. Okay. Oh, golly. Just looks like the end of the earth. Okay, let's find our way out of here. Okay. Let's check our map, see where we are. Saltpeter. I do believe we came down right here, so we aren't too far from where we started. But what I do want to show you is what is down here. And I always find this part just absolutely fascinating. Look at this. Now during the day you can see a whole lot more, but this to me is just, yeah, this is fascinating down here. Look at all this, all these rooms and these places and this beautiful blue. And then of course our little friends down here. And there's a room. And all of these places that we could explore. And a lot of these places you would probably never even run into because they're not connected. And some of them don't have any way in. And some places don't have any way out, as we have discovered. So what I did was I went through an area here. Let's see if we can find where we started. Back over here. So yeah, I spent some time. I went through an area and I connected. Now see, this is something that's not connected anywhere, that we might never see unless there is, like this. There is an indication here. We would break that and end up in this area here. But some places don't have that kind of blatant hint that there is something beyond. But anyway, I went through here and I connected. There's one of my markers. I connected some of these tunnels to some other tunnels and to some other places, just so that I could get to some areas where we might never ever get to, because there is no tunnel, no hallway, nothing connecting, no door. Yeah, I think during the day I'd be able to see it a little better, because you can see how things are disappearing on us as we move around. And look at this. A big play area for all of our little monster friends. Nice. Anyway, so yeah, if you never use the I use the creative mode and then I hit F3 and we go through the walls and we end up down here. And if you never do that, you might not have any idea what all is down here and how vast this place is. And I do believe that some of these things that you are seeing are coming from mods. So if you don't have any of those mods installed, you probably wouldn't see any of this. But you might see some other kind of ruins and things. Look at this. Let's see. Might we ever encounter this area? How would we get here? Is this connected to another area where we have been or might end up? Yeah, not a clue. Yeah, you could spend your entire life just roaming around underground. That's cool. And I do know that there are a lot of ruins down here that we would never ever run into. Neat. If we never came down here and traveled like this. Yeah, every once in a while I like to try this. Just to see, you know, what's going on. Oh, golly. I think we're in water. Yeah, with the next update, I'm led to believe that our underwater areas are going to change a bit. So that'll be kind of exciting to see. Brown coal, quartz. Let's see what's down here. Besides a lot of darkness. Oh my. Okay, it looks like a tunnel system has fallen into our, wow, our deep bed of water here. We've got some copper down here. Lots of copper. Titanium. All right, let's check and see where this tunnel goes. Neat. Nickel. Okay. We're going to bust through the wall again. And see if this tunnel system is connected to one that we have already been through or connected. As I do believe I connected like 3 of these vast tunnel systems and just made it even bigger and much more confusing. That is really cool. And I believe that all of this was just falling into place randomly. Because I can just imagine the crazy brain that could actually or would actually plan out this very confusing cluster of tunnels and ruins and places to explore. Ooh, we're back in the water. Isn't that interesting how it gets really dark on us? But from here we can still see all the beautiful colors of all those stones and sands. And lots of ruins down here that we can explore. Although my rule is, when we travel like this, we cannot benefit from anything we find. I even restrict myself from benefiting from the discovery of translocators. We don't take anything. Oh, there's a book we're not going to get. We don't take anything from the rooms because, again, we're not allowed to benefit from discoveries when we travel like this. Unless, of course, there's something that that we find that is absolutely, totally unique. Maybe something that we have never seen before and want to explore more about it. So I might grab that object just to research it. But yeah, for the most part, we don't benefit from anything that we find when we travel like this. That would be breaking the rules. Yeah, I do believe I came across this room when I was traveling around and changing the tunnels so that we could get around. Yeah, I kind of feel like sometimes it's boring for people to watch me just wander around down here. But if you've been down here, you know how fascinating it can be and how it can just absorb you. Ooh. Yeah. Could spend the entire game never going above ground and just always being under here. Now, I do believe this is one of my markers. Let's see what I had intended. Okay. Obviously, to see this area again, careful. These guys tend to put little spikies everywhere. I don't know if there was anything beyond that we had intended to find. Ah! Oh my. Oh! Okay, looks like I've got some other markers over here. Bismuth. Oh, golly, I think we're right underneath a village. Is that it? Okay. Yep, I think the saltpeter was probably our goal there. Back into the tunnel, or above it. Alright, let's break through the wall again and see where we end up. We are right underneath a village. Southbound. Okay, this is the area where we have been focusing our attention because of this. And like I say, during the day you can see much further, and the bits and pieces like that don't disappear on you when you move around. They're just all out there to see. And it's just, to me, it is extremely fascinating. So yeah, let's go ahead and wait till we get some daylight out here and take one more quick look around. What is this? Resource randomizer. Oh, interesting. Yeah, not a clue what that's about. Maybe it's something that gets triggered if somebody's exploring? Don't know. Obviously, we're not going to trigger it because we're flying around. All right. I'm going to keep flying around until we see some daylight, and then we'll take one last look, and then we'll call this good. It looks like we're getting a little daylight. And we can definitely see a lot more. And we are still in the same area. I haven't moved too much farther. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of neat if somebody would create a mod that would allow us to see through walls. You know, so that we could see through here just to see if there's something worth breaking that wall for. I don't know how, I guess maybe a player could choose how many blocks they would like to be able to see. Let's say if I wanted to see 4 blocks, 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing here, but you never know if there might be something just 4 or 8 blocks away from you, or 1 block away. And you would never know unless you took a chance and broke out that block. Yeah, I find this just really fascinating. So much down here to explore and find. All right. Yeah, like this here. Would we ever even run into this? We might if we were up here and if there was something that led us to go, there we go, like this. Yeah, led us to go underground. Oh, hey, look, there's a bell. We're just going to leave her alone. Yeah, and then we might have found this place. Ooh. Lots of treasures. Okay, we're gonna aim ourselves back toward the village, and look at that. And I think we're gonna go ahead and take a quick trip to all of the villages, just to check and see where they are in the great scheme of weather. See if they're starting to melt off. Wow. Ooh, what's this? Is this new to us? Could be. Oh, that's a lot of treasures in one box that we cannot take. And where is this ladder going? Nowhere. Really? Okay. I'm guessing we would have to be clever and break something here to get through to this tunnel that would take us there. Otherwise, that's something we would never find. Okay, I do believe we are lost. And wow, is it dark under here. We're looking for that big, bright blue room that had that ruin in it that I wanted to clean up. Did we just have a solar eclipse or something? I think we may have. Let's see where we are. Oh, we're still in the neighborhood. We're just a little twisted. Let's go this way. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, we're going to go jump around at a few of the other villages and just check in. See how they're all doing. See what the status is, because it is our goal to start building our superhighways. And we have been researching some bridges because I would like to build some bridges over our waterways if we can. Yeah, I'd like to clean this up. Yeah, I don't know. Have I come across the need for zinc? Certainly I haven't, because we haven't really progressed that far in the game. We mostly hang around in the villages. And I think, for me, that's where my love of the game is. It's the little people. And figuring out what they need. And just cleaning up their little worlds. And maybe one day it will be my goal to focus primarily on playing the game the way most people play it, where they progress into the next era and learn about all of the aspects this game has to offer. Oh, okay. Sorry. Okay. Do I have stuff here? I don't think I do. Nope. All right. We are going to head back to the village. And then we're going to head out to the other villages. Oh, hi there. What are you doing? Are you tormenting my people? That's right. You just keep going. Goodbye. Okay. I don't think he can get into the village. I think we have pretty much fenced it in. Okay. Let's wander over here and grab this mature flax. Yeah. Kind of surprised we had flax there. Somewhere here we have a gate. I know we do because there it is. It's marked by the red flag on the map. Okay. Well, thanks for going underground with us, and hi there. We shall return when we have some really more cool things to show you. Was there a reason I put a gate this way? Oh my. Oh golly, don't fall. Oh golly, don't fall. We don't have our wings on. Okay. I feel like we've been here because obviously it's chiseled out. I don't know where this is taking me. Okay, to the gravesite of tiny carcasses. Well, that was fun. Cracked andesite. Alright. Let's get back up here. Yeah, I have no clue what was down there. Okay. Anyway. This is the village of Southbound. And I do believe that they are pretty much settled. Look at all their snow is melted off. So I don't know if we're going to get any more snow middle of February, but we're going to go travel back to the other villages and see how they're faring. So I'm going to go ahead and put these things away, and when we return, we will be in another village. Hi there. How are you? Aren't you guys cute? Very pretty. All right. We shall return.